Former President Donald Trump is accusing special prosecutor Jack Smith of election interference. It comes amid new revelations and allegations about the former president's attempt to overturn the 2020 election loss. New court papers in Donald Trump's federal 2020 election interference case pull back the curtain on his frosty relationship with former Vice President Mike Pence and conversations with other close advisors in the days and weeks leading up to the attack on the U.S. Capitol. In a filing unsealed Wednesday, special counsel Jack Smith's team paints the portrait of a president so desperate to cling to power that he resorted to crimes after losing the 2020 election to now President Joe Biden. According to the document, the night before the insurrection, Trump met with Pence alone. When the vice president refused to agree to the defendant's request that he use his position as president of the Senate to obstruct the certification, the defendant grew frustrated and told the vice president that the defendant would have to publicly criticize him.
And when he stood by his oath of office and Pence refused to back down, they unleashed the mob against him, which is why they broke into the Capitol. They injured dozens and dozens of our officers. They drove the members of the House and Senate out of our chambers, and then they chased Pence out of the building.
The Republican presidential nominee has maintained that he did nothing illegal.
This was a weaponization of government, and that's why it was released 30 days before the election. And it's nothing new in there, by the way, nothing new. They rigged the election.
The 165-page filing claims Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election results as a political candidate, not as a president, and is therefore not entitled to immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts, which the Supreme Court granted him in July.
Deranged Jack Smith is a prosecutor who was put there in order to screw up the election for the Republican Party. The people know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. And it's not going to happen.
Trump has pleaded not guilty.